So I wanted to come on here and talk about the Real Housewives of Dubai. The season just wrapped, and they just had their season 1 reunion. Chanel Ayan is a star. She's a complete star. I completely am obsessed with Chanel Ayan. She has charisma. She has uniqueness. She has talent. She's so funny. She's extra. She's dramatic. She's messy. She's beautiful. She is when you think of reality stars, you want them to be like Chanel Ayan, you know. So what I just had to say that. I just had to get that out right before I talk about everything. But I just wanted to basically come on here and just give my opinions on each one of the ladies and also talk about the reunion. So get your popcorn. This review may be a little long. So get your snacks and give a little time. Good old water. Yeah, okay. So let me see. I think before I took my um hiatus, that wasn't necessarily my fault, so I took one. But hey, it was one. Um, I think I was on episode 1 or 2 or whatever. But anyway, I'm just gonna talk. Sara. Sarah's stunning. Sarah's beautiful. Um, Sarah is a little bit self righteous. I appreciate Sarah for everything she has accomplished. Her son is adorable and super smart, and I think I love her calmness and her level headedness. But like I said, she's a little self righteous. She's a little bit preachy. I think Ayan mentioned that to her. I think that she thinks that she knows it all. I think that she thinks that she can fix people. She gives unsolicited advice. These are all things that all the other ladies have said that I've seen myself without them even saying anything. Um, but I mean, what else does she have to do? Really? So I don't like that about her. And she kind of gives me. Um, she kind of sometimes falls into the category of a Karen, you know. And she kind of she tends to like talk down to people, whether she know it or not. Um, and she tends to put people in a certain category. It seems. In particular, it seems that she puts. I'm not calling her a racist or nothing, but it does seem that she thinks that she can. She just used certain words when it comes to the black girls that she don't necessarily would use for her good friend Nina or another Arab woman, or words that she would not use for Caroline. So yeah, but overall, I do like Sarah. Now, listen, that whole thing with Brooks and versus Sarah, Sarah, you know for yourself, you would not want nobody to sit and talk about your child. You telling Brooks that she needs to be closer to her son. You don't even know Brooks like that, and you don't know her son. So to even make that kind of comment, and we all know how mamas feel about their kids, especially their sons. Like, what kind of reaction were you expecting out of Caroline? What I did not like is how Caroline kind of apologized to her, in which I can kind of see how Caroline maybe took it to another level. But we all know that you don't talk about nobody's kid. So the fact that she just thought Caroline's reaction was so just outlandish and extra. It was just stupid. I was like, girl, okay, see, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're gonna have Brooks play, the whole aggressive role, the whole, just out of control. And what she say? Oh, you're not on my level, and you keep doing this to me, and I'll take care of you in a different way, and all this other kind of stuff. And it's like, girl, a bronzed Karen. Anyway, speaking of Caroline Brooks, I did not like Caroline Brooks from the beginning, but I can say now I really like Caroline Brooks. I really do. She definitely favors K. Michelle. I don't know if anybody told her that. Um, I thought she was messy, and she is. I thought that she played both sides, meaning one side she's with the other Caroline Stanbury, and then the next side she over there with Ayan and Lesa. Um, and yeah, she does do that, but um, I saw at the reunion that she does hold Caroline Stanbury accountable when she's wrong. And that's something that I appreciate, because I thought that she was just a yes man to Caroline Stanbury. You know how all white people, not all, but some white people have a best friend or a good friend that's black that approves everything that they do, even when it comes to things like race and stuff and stereotypes or whatever. They approve it, and so they think it's okay to do. That's who I thought that Caroline Brooks was. But I learned very quickly that she's not that way. And so I can appreciate that about Caroline Brooks. But in her story of her marrying her husband, and he treated her like a dog, and um, like Tina Turner said on the movie, "What's love got to do with it? All I want is my name. You can keep that other stuff. I worked too hard for it." All she wanted was her son, and her ex husband got to keep all the riches and stuff. But yeah. But Caroline, I do want you to check your husband. I remember on one episode, it was Caroline, her ex husband, and their son, and the son straight up looked at Caroline and said, "The daddy calls you a gold digger." What else does daddy call her? You see it, and she checked him in that moment, but that's not funny to me. And especially since the situation with him being a white man, her being a black woman, and it's just certain things. It's just not okay. But at the same time, Brooks, her ex husband is funding her. I think she's building a nail salon or whatever she's having. So I mean, well, what can you say to somebody this that you taking their money from? Of course, a person feels like they can disrespect you when you need them, when they are doing something for you. I have that in my own life. It's in a different way, but when somebody's doing something for you, they feel like they can sometimes talk to you any kind of way and treat you any kind of way, and you gonna take it because you need them in the moment. You currently need them. So I don't like that, but he done damn near funded it, and she got one of her other exes funding the rest. So it's Caroline Brooks self-made to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. Shit, if somebody did treat you wrong, the least you can do is get some money out of them, I guess. So hell, shouts out to you, sis. Who else is on the show? We have Nina. I think Nina is beautiful. I think that Nina has the most normal appearing marriage, life, kids, etc. They all have beautiful, kids. But Nina is boring. Nina is boring. Nina lacks in fashion. Nina lacks in charisma. Everything. Nina is just the complete opposite of Ayan. Not that there needs to be a million Ayans on the show, but it helps. It helps to have some. It's just Nina is just there, and Nina is an ass kisser to Caroline. She definitely wants to be up in Caroline's mix for sure. And I fully believe everything that Lesa Milan and Ayan says, that Nina's called Caroline all kind of names, say she don't like her, etc., etc. But now all of a sudden she's licking her boots. And so, that is interesting. You do have to watch people that's like that. Nina is very much so. I thought that Caroline Brooks was the flip-flop, but Nina Ali is very much so the flip-flop. Side note, before I continue, when I talk about these ladies on the show or these men on the show, on these shows or whatever I'm talking about, I don't know these people personally. I'm just simply doing a job. I review reality television. I'm just talking about what I see for however many minutes on television. It has nothing to do with who they are in real life. All you're seeing is just a few minutes of a person. So that's just what I'm basing my opinion on, mixed in with my own experiences, mixed in with the little knowledge I know about reality television behind the scenes. That's it, and that's all. Okay. So anyway, moving on from that, yeah, Nina. I see why she's on the show. She's one of the Emirati women along with Sara. But she's born as a box of rocks. I can see Nina and not see her. She won't really bring much to the show, to be honest. And if she doesn't pick it up and somehow, she's gonna go, and I won't be mad about it. But she's gonna live a beautiful, amazing life. She has a beautiful, amazing life. But she don't need to be on the show if you're not gonna bring nothing. Damn, this is the first season. Each one of y'all need to be showing out and giving something. Nina's giving nothing. Who else we have? Lesa Milan. Lesa Milan is beautiful, beautiful. I've been knowing Lesa Milan through the television since College Hill days. She don't mention that. But yeah, Lesa Milan, she's super cool. Like I said, she's beautiful. She has her own maternity line. And now she's branching out into, like, I guess, regular clothes as well. Her husband, who's white, he funds her business and stuff, and he kind of talks down to her too, just like Brooke's ex-husband, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. But I mean, what can you say when somebody's funding something and you need them? What can you say? But she says her business makes 7 to 8 figures. Apparently, Beyonce has worn, I think, Nina Rose, something like that. I believe that's the name of her business. According to Caroline Stanbury, she say she can't Google it. She say Lesa Milan steals designs at the reunion and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know. It's not much I want to say about Lesa Milan. She is best friends with Ayan. She goes back and forth with Brooks sometimes, as everybody do usually. She and Stansberry cannot stand each other. Yeah. She's not as interesting as Ayan, but she is needed for the show. She's cool. I like her. She's definitely one of the most beautiful women I've seen on television. Lesa Milan, really stunning. Shouts out to Jamaica. She's Jamaican. Let's see. Stansberry, Caroline Stansberry. I mentioned that Sara gives me Karen vibes. If Sara gives me Karen vibes, Stansberry is the Karen. She a part of the reason she don't get along with Lesa. She think of as Lesa as under her, as beneath her, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. That's just that's just the vibe that I get from Stansberry. I don't necessarily dislike Stansberry, but she does have an air, about her, for sure, and not just a normal, regular, cocky, I'm cute, I'm successful air, just like an air. I can definitely see it. But she's always gonna have a job. She sat next to Andy along with Ayan at the reunion. So I mean, she's gonna be here. Y'all know they're gonna keep at least one on the show. And so she's with this little guy named Sergio. He's years younger than her, years. He wants a child. She has had difficult pregnancies. She has 3 kids. I think she has 3, right? 2 boys, 2 twin boys and a girl, something like that. She was on Ladies of London on Bravo, which I never watched. But she is successful. I don't know if she's self-made or her husband left her money, but anyway, she was married for 5 years and they broke up, and then I'm assuming she didn't have any kind of control in that situation, and she just wanted somebody that she can tell what to do, who was just, you know, somebody she can run, and so she got little Sergio. Um, she said that he doesn't have any kids. Obviously, she does. She's like I said, she's had difficult pregnancies, and she said on camera that if she cannot birth her own child, carry her own child, even, Sergio will leave. But she said that she wants to look into surrogacy if she cannot carry her own kids. Sergio is in his early 20s. Caroline is in her mid to late 40s. I mean, even her own friends said that it's not necessarily the safest idea, probably, for her to try to have her own kids. But whatever. Do I believe that Sergio and Caroline Stanbury love is real? Yes, I do. I do think they really love each other and really care about each other. But at the end of the day, even marriage requires a contract. That's all I have to say. So yeah. Anything else? That was it. Okay, as far as the reunion, I told y'all this is gonna be a long one. As far as the reunion, I thought everybody looked great for the first reunion. Nina's dress was a little baggy. I thought Sara looked beautiful, but she was a little bit too covered up. But I did like that color. Out of everybody, Nina looked the most regular. But who shocked? She looked the most understated. She's just this. She's stunning, right? But there's just something just very basic and just blah and meh about Nina to me. But whatever. Let's see. Actually, Caroline, I thought she was gonna bring it in the fashion department. She didn't bring anything. Caroline just looked. I mean, she looked cute. She had on a black dress. It was sparkly, and it was very casual. It was very understated for a reunion. But the sisters brought it. The sisters brought it. Brooks, Caroline Brooks looked like Black Elsa. I was living for it. I was. Lisa Milan busting out every seam. Looked stunning in high yellow, honey. High drag, high yellow. And of course the model, Ayan, Chanel Ayan. Stunning. Just sick. Even Naomi Campbell called and told Ayan how sickening she is. It's a lot of things that works for Ayan. She's real. It's her story. She's wacky. She's funny. When I saw that whore watering that plastic plant, and then the son was like, "Why are you watering?" Her son was like, "Why are you watering a plastic plant? It don't grow or nothing." She was like, "It does grow," but she was like, "It makes me happy." I was done. I was sold then. I was like, oh, okay. And just her story and how in her country, how it's so many little girls when they're young. Sadly, God, they need to get rid of this. How they get like circumcised, and hearing that, and hearing her story of her relationship with her father. They tried to marry her off to her cousin, and just learning stuff and her culture and everything, and just on top of that, mixed with the wackiness and the funness, and Ayan show up to the grocery store in a ballroom gown. It's just silly and stupid and extra. She's perfect. She is perfect. Ayan, I hope it's gonna take a lot for me to get pissed off with Ayan. For real, because she's everything to me. She is everything to me. Um, Let me see. What did they talk about interesting at the reunion? Sergio apparently said nigga at one point on Twitter. Not shocked. He said he's never even heard that word before, and he don't know where that came from. And yada to the yada, it came from you. But okay. Let's see. But apparently Caroline Brooks read him, and so did Stanbury. So. Let's see. Word around town is that Lesa Milan be selling pussy. Now listen, allegedly, Lesa Milan be selling that thing to the highest bidder. Now I heard that's what they do in Dubai. They go over there and sell dick and balls. You know, that's what I heard. And you know, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Would I be shocked if it was true? No. But, I mean, I don't want to think that about sis. I don't want to think that about Lesa Milan. But, yeah. Let me see. What else happened interesting at the reunion? They got on Sara a little bit. You know, learning how the Dubaians do. There's no public displays of affection. It's not illegal to be gay in Dubai. And gay people and straight people can hold hands and hug and stuff, but it's just no making out and no extraness, you know, and finding out that they don't really have guns, and it's a lot more safe apparently for us over there in Dubai, according to them. So, you know, I don't know anything about Dubai, so yeah. I was like, well, that's cool to know. So, you know, it's just learning stuff. I thought it's just very interesting. Anything else that happened at the reunion? You know, Caroline and Ayan going back and forth as they do. Probably the best part about the reunion was towards the end when Caroline Stanbury and Lesa Milan was going back and forth. And then Lesa Milan said that I have the most legitimate, because Caroline Stanbury claimed that Lesa Milan steals designs and she don't make her own designs for her maternity wear. And Lesa Milan says, you know, stay away from my business, and I have a real legitimate business, the only one on this couch that has a legitimate business, etc. So then Nina decided to jump in, and she was just like, so what do you mean I don't have a legitimate business? And Ayan was like, what's your business, Nina? And Nina was like, so my fruitcake business, it's not a legitimate business. And Ayan said out of her mouth, well, who eats fruitcake? I like to die. Baby, I pissed myself when she said that. That was so funny. The accent with the reeds, it's a lot, and it all works. How about that? Stunning women, all of them. With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google+. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kingsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.